to Yellow Cardinal Tarot, and my name's Carol, and today we're going to be doing a 3-card spread, and we're going to be looking at, first of all, what issue you're dealing with today, what situation you're sitting in, is there a decision you need to make, are you struggling with something, and then secondly, we're going to be looking at what is coming up from your shadow that needs healing. Now, if you are unfamiliar with shadow work or the term shadow, I've left a video in my description box for you if you want to have a look at that. And really what shadow work is just taking a deep dive, going inwards and looking at our stuff, right? And it's not something that most of us want to do, and we really run away from it. But the thing is, our shadow is what lives in our unconscious. It's all our belief systems about ourselves, things that people told us about ourselves, and there's also some really beautiful gifts that are sitting in our shadow for us to explore. But they're buried, and they sit in our shadow, and they sit in our unconscious, and it affects or it has an impact on our daily life. And so we're going to look at that and what's having an impact on the situation you're sitting in. And then finally, in the third position, we're going to be looking for some advice from the tarot. So I'm going to begin with the Rider-Waite, and I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Rider-Waite just to get us going. And then I'll clarify that with the Light Seer's Tarot. So I hope you're doing well. I'm glad that you found my channel. This is, I started it in December 2023, so it's a pretty new channel. And I'm excited about it. Actually, tarot is one of my gifts. Didn't know I could read tarot. Didn't know that's not where I thought I was going. And I bought a deck years ago and I put it in a drawer. And it was been a journey ever since to get to it. So I hope you enjoy the reading. I hope you come back. So let's look at card number 1. Let's ask tarot for 1 card, please, as to what situation you're sitting in right now, today. I have 2 that want to come out, and I just want 1 for the top. These 2, just a sec. Start this again. Here we go. He came out. 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of the Juggler. The 2 of Pentacles came out. And what are we, what's coming up from our shadow today that we need to heal for this situation? That one came out quickly. That was the 6 of Cups in reverse. The 6 of Cups in reverse. And guidance from the tarot, please. Needing some guidance from the tarot. All right, I'm going to take this one came out. And it was the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is our card for, it's in reverse. Okay. Rider-Waite, Light Seer's Tarot right now to clarify 3 cards. If you haven't had a chance to take a look at, go on my channel, and I do yearly. I did do a yearly reading actually for all the signs. I do monthly readings, and I also do mid-month readings. So go on my channel, take a look, see if some of these resonate with you. I'd love for you to comment on. Okay, let's clarify the 2 of Pentacles, please. 3 cards here to clarify. 2 of Pentacles. Do I have 3? I might have 3. If not, I have to put them back. Oh, I have 3. I have the Page of Pentacles. I have the 8 of Wands in reverse. And I have 3 of Swords in reverse. All right, clarification for the 6 of Cups. I have the World card in reverse. And 2 more cards, please. The 6 of Wands in reverse. Oh, and that one came flying out. The 6 of Cups in reverse. 2 sixes. 3 sixes. Wow. Whew. Okay. 3 sixes in our in your shadow. Interesting. We'll talk about sixes. Okay, let's clarify this 8 of Cups in reverse here. I'm going to put those. 8 of Cups in reverse. There's one card. We have the Justice card. 2 more cards, please. And I think I have my 2. The Judgment card in reverse. And the Hermit card. Beautiful card for the Hermit. I like that one. The Hermit. Okay, so some major arcana card here. 3 cards here for your guidance from the tarot. The 3 major arcana. Big movement. Okay, so the 2 of Pentacles is how we start off the situation you're sitting with here. Well, there's a decision here that you're having to make, is what the 2 of Pentacles is all about. And 2s are usually about a decision, but it's a pentacle, so it could be a decision that has to do with your health. Could be your workplace. Decision of how you're feeling about yourself, your self-worth. Yeah, but it's a bit ungrounded here, right? Because the juggler's juggling these 2 pentacles here, and he's on one foot, so he's a little bit lopsided here, a bit unbalanced. I like how it has this infinite possibilities here. This is the infinity sign. There's infinite possibilities here that you're looking at, but there's a lot of, if you look in the background here, look at the water and these boats that are on it, these ships that are on it, how really unstable and wavy this water is. So I'm seeing here that you're sitting in a position here where you're having to make a decision maybe, but you're very unstable. And I can see that your emotions are running high. You're right in the emotions. You're right in the feels. You're having a hard time seeing where you need to do what you need to do, right? When we're sitting in that position where we're just full of these emotions that we don't know what to deal with. And that's what it looks like you're sitting with. You're trying to make some sense of it all. And the Page of Pentacles comes out, and Page of Pentacles tells me that my pages are all about our inner children. And again, it's a pentacle. So this is all about our body. This is all about our self-worth. This is all about, like I said, it could be your job, your health. And our Page of Pentacles is a young part of us, 4, 5, 6 years old, that needs healing, right? So you're sitting in a spot where I think a younger part of you is almost like at the forefront, a part of you that has come up for healing. And that's why I think you're sitting in all these emotions here, because think of a younger child and the emotions that would spill all over the place, right? Until they were told to kind of, put those emotions back in. So there's a part of you that really is coming out here, that a younger part that needs to heal. And the 8 of Wands comes in reverse here. And the 8 in the upright position, Wands are all about the direction that we need to go. Where do we want to take our life? What do we want to do next for ourselves? And the 8s, for me, this 8 of Wands means a lot of times when we get to the 8, there's 10 cards in each suit. And so 8 is close to the 10, and 8 is kind of like when we take all our ones and we just throw them up in the air and we see where they're going to land. You're going to take your life into a different direction here. But there's a real block here for your direction of where you want to go, right? I think you're just caught up really in so much in your emotions, and this younger part of you is wanting to be healed, and you just don't know what to do. And that's why you're sitting in that really indecisive state. And the 3 of Wands has come here, and in upright position, it's really interesting because it's not the 3 of Wands. I hope I didn't call it that earlier. It's the 3 of Swords. I know what it is. I just call it a wand. I call swords wands all the time. The 3 of Swords is you have to remember that swords are mental energy, right? So the mental energy, mental beliefs that we have about ourselves, and those kind of things we can get really spinning around, and they can cause us a lot of pain and a lot of grief, and we need to grieve. But this is in reverse here. So this tells me that you have a younger part of you that needs to grieve, that needs to feel what they couldn't feel when they were younger. And this is where you're sitting right now, where you're having a real block to feeling this grief. And probably grief is one of the hardest emotions to get to on this healing journey. It just feels like it's going to overwhelm you sometimes. It's just going to take over you, right? And what's sitting in your shadow? What's having an impact on all of this? Well, the Six of Swords I'm messing everything up. The Six of Cups comes here, and look at it here. This in the upright position. This is an exchange of a cup. This is us, and sixes. You have 3 sixes. So sixes represent a duality, like a winning and a losing, giving and receiving. And in this particular card, it's about giving and receiving here. And this is my inner child card. This is about giving to ourselves, giving to our inner child. And what didn't you get when you were younger? What didn't your little child get when you were younger that you can give to them now? And this is in reverse. So there is a resistance here to, to getting in touch with your inner child. We all have inner child. Some of us have more than one child. We all have these inner parts. And sometimes they come up for us to heal. And your inner part here is your inner child needs to heal and needs to grieve. And we've established that because of where you're sitting with right now in the first part of this reading. The World card, it comes up here. And it's in reverse. And let's look at this card in the upright position. The World card is all about this. I always call it my self-awareness card or my presence card, or just being really self-aware. And we get that when we start to do some real intensive healing of what's sitting in our shadow. And the World card will come to us. This beautiful self-awareness here will come to us when we start to chip away at, these layers maybe of trauma that we have. We all have trauma. Or these, belief systems that we have about ourselves, and these mental swords here that are, keeping us awake sometimes at night. This pain, this anguish, and that's blocked. That's really blocked, that self-awareness that you have. Because, I can see that because your inner child is blocked here. And so there's a real resistance. When things are blocked, I can see sometimes that there's a real resistance to going inwards. The 6, another 6 here. You have 3 sixes, this duality. And this particular 6, this is the Victory card. Looks like she's won. Looks like everything's, great. She's celebrating, but a lot of times we put on this mask. Because on the inside here, we're dying. This is the loss if we turn it over, the reverse of this. And so I see that there's a loss here that you need to get to because it's in reverse. This card is all about, in the upright positions, it's all about, this may look like winning, but there's a big loss here because it's dual. It's number 6. It's duality. And so you have some losses here. And, we need to grieve some of these losses. What did your child as a young person, as a really young child, what did you lose? What sort of losses do you have here that need to be looked at and need to be grieved? The last one is the 6 of Cups, and it's come up again as a clarity. It's clarifying. Here you have 2 6 of Cups here, and they're both in reverse, which is very interesting, that it's come up with the last card. And it really is a stress point here. Is look at this man right here with this dog. And then you have him, his little puppy and he's grown. He's grown with this dog here, which is just a heartbreaking. It just pulls at your heartstrings, this card. And here's his little friend when he was growing up, and now he's this individual, this grown man. And it really speaks of the Six of Cups again. It really speaks of our inner child, our little person, who we were. And it's in reverse here. So again, it's really emphasizing the need here for you to get in touch with your inner child, and to start to ask your inner child, and what are their losses? What did they lose? What do you need to grieve? Because what's the advice from the tarot? Well, the Eight of Cups has come in reverse here. The Eight of Cups is a card where, you're finally deciding that you want to heal. You're finally deciding that you want to walk away and you want to heal. You have all of these cups here. You've lined up all of these cups. Cups are about emotions. You have all of these cups sitting here. And you have all these emotions that are sitting in your shadow. And they're not healed. They're unhealed. And because the tarot is saying here, there's something that's, there's a real resistance for you to, it's blocked. And you need to start to heal. Do you need, I guess this is a card of walking away and doing some healing. Do you need to get yourself to a safe place? Do you need to carve out some quiet time for you? Are there people that you need to walk away from? What do you need? What do you need so that you can walk away and do some healing? What do you need so that you're able to walk away and do healing? Because it's in reverse here. There are some truths here. The Justice card is all about truth, honesty, getting honest with ourselves. And here we are looking at ourselves almost like a mirror image of ourselves, and balancing out these truths here, this honesty, getting honest with ourselves. What are the truths that you need to get to? How can you get really honest with yourself to find out, what do I need to know about myself? What do I need to know about my inner child? What does my inner child know that I don't know? What do I need to grieve? Here's the Judgment card. The Judgment card's in reverse. The Judgment card comes out when there's a real nudge from the universe to finding our truth. It's almost like a call. I see the Judgment card as a call for us to almost to come out of ourselves, to go inwards is what it is really, and to just get in touch with ourselves. And again, it's blocked. There is a resistance on your part to getting in touch with your inner child, and getting at who we are, our truth. The Hermit card comes in, and the Hermit card is a beautiful card. And here's this individual that has taken the time, that has walked away here, walked away and given themselves, found some time. Then you need to carve out some time for you. The Hermit card is all about, and it sits at the end here, and it's a card of shining the light on your truth, shining the light on those parts of you that need healing. That's what the Hermit card is. The Hermit card is that inward card. It's the card of shadow work, of going inwards and starting to heal some of that very younger part of us that has your truth, that knows your truth. And so this is very much a healing video, a healing day, healing message for you. So take care. And what I want to recommend for you are I think I really want to recommend some videos on journaling, and that's a way that we can start to really get in touch with who we are. Start to journal from what you feel, and that's going to really help you to get in touch with your inner child and what your inner child feels. So take care, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.